I'm not have to move. You're not going to intrude on me. You're not going to walk through my path.
That's fine. Through your path. This is city property, buddy.
You cannot do that. You cannot. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. I would be filing a complaint against you, Rodriguez 33.
Thank you.
Do not.
What's your name and badge number? Did you just call me a loser?
License and registration, please. What's your ID?
Did you just call me a loser?
You just approached the cruiser after I asked you not to. Do you have an ID on you, please, sir?
Did you just call me a loser?
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
Why are you walking up to me?
I'm asking you for your ID.
6 feet, sir. You don't even have a mask on. You're putting my life in jeopardy, sir.
Get down. Let's go. Back
How
up.
is this a crime scene? Get the out of my face!
Back up.
Get out of my face!
Back up.
I am on a public sidewalk on 43rd and Camelback.
What happens when a simple camera sends officers into a frenzy? In this intense showdown, we witness a citizen calmly exercising his First Amendment rights, only to be surrounded, threatened, and pushed by officers who clearly don't like being held accountable. But instead of backing down, this citizen fights back the only way that matters, by knowing the law better than those trying to enforce it.
How's it going? Why so many police?
What's your car?
I don't answer questions.
Why are you asking questions?
I can ask questions. I can ask questions, but I don't have to answer. Technically, you work for me. Good yourself?
Good. Are you with him?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions? All right, then you can move along, please.
Actually, I can be in public.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
On the sidewalk?
I'm not loitering.
You are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
At this point, you are, okay?
I'm not loitering.
I'm going to kindly ask you to keep it moving.
You can't, because this is public. You can't tell me that.
Okay.
I have the right to film. I'm actually acting as press right now, so you can't tell the press to leave. It's my First Amendment right. You want to challenge this in the court because we can do that.
So could you do us a favor to get out like the immediate area, like 10 feet this way?
Am I impeding in it?
I'm asking you nicely, sir. This immediate area.
Well, I'm going to refuse.
Based on the circumstances.
I refuse.
So at this point, do you have any identification that says you're part of the media?
I don't have to answer any questions.
You don't? All right, so can you keep please moving along, okay?
Acting as press.
No?
Yes.
Acting as press.
Well, it is my right as,
So acting,
according to the First Amendment, it says freedom of press. No, I don't have to show you anything. No. Oh, I know it very well.
Act as.
I know it very well.
I'm actually showing that proof, okay?
I know it very well.
I can come up to you and act like a police officer, okay? But actually,
Well,
showing credentials is totally different.
Well, you know that we have freedom of speech in this country, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, end of story.
Absolutely.
End of story.
Absolutely. It doesn't cover that, though, buddy, okay? At this point, you're obstructing the sidewalk, which people need to be.
Actually, you are too, because you're standing there.
I'm actually doing a car stop.
No, you're talking to me right now, because you're not stopping any car. You're talking to me right now.
I'm doing a car stop.
No, you're talking to me right now. No.
Actually, part of this car stop, I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. What's your name, Beth? I got you 33,
Yep, 33.
36, 34. What's your name, please?
Like I said, as of right now,
No, I need to know your name. According to the law, you're supposed to provide your name and badge number. Please.
Go study it some more.
No, you can go to the station and get our information.
That'd be very easy to do.
There you go.
Okay.
Go to the station. Okay?
Are you part of the stuff?
No, he's not.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so that's fine. You can record all you want.
Thank you.
Keep asking, keep moving it back, please. I don't know who you are.
I'm not intruding. I'm not interfering. No. Your safety. You're the one that has a gun right now, and you're going to tell me for my safety or your safety? Don't tell me that right now. Don't tell me that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Don't tell me it's for safety, because that's a threat, in my opinion. That's definitely a threat. For your safety and my safety? No. I'm not aggressive. I'm not aggressive.
Oh, absolutely. I've asked you to leave a couple times. You're aggressive?
I'm not aggressive. I'm standing here.
I'm kindly asking you to leave.
I'm the press. I don't have to
You're
leave.
not identifying yourself.
You're asking me.
You're not.
I'm not getting a lawful order, and if you did give me a lawful order, this will go to court. I don't have to give you anything.
All right, so how do I know who you are?
You don't have to know who I am. I'm not interfering.
You're not. Clearly you're not.
No, and you're not in the traffic stop right now. You're talking to me, so don't tell me. No, you're not. No, you're not, though. You're not. No, you're not. No. Good look. Good try. Let me ask you, did you call backup because I'm recording? No.
Hey, I don't answer questions.
Actually, you're a public servant. You're supposed to answer questions. It does work like that. Do you have nothing better to do?
I'm working.
Clearly, this is just a traffic stop.
I'm getting paid to do this, okay?
Is there something really bad going on right now?
None of your
So you have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 cop cars, guns. You guys got guns and tasers and all these different things, and you're gonna tell me to leave? No, I'm not over my head. I'm not over my head. No, I'm not. I'm not have to move. You're not going to intrude on me. You're not going to walk through my path.
That's fine. Through your path. This is city property, buddy.
You cannot.
This is city
You cannot
property.
do that. You
Okay?
cannot. Do not touch me.
Listen,
Do not touch
stay
me.
away.
I would be filing a complaint against you, Rodriguez 33.
Thank you.
Do not.
Have a good
Do
day.
not put your hand in my face.
Thank you.
Don't put your hand in your face. I can walk this way if I want to. I can walk this way if I want to, and I will. I will walk this way. I will walk backwards and still record you too. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep recording. I have the right to be here as anybody else.
Immediate area, sir.
Is that a lawful order?
It is, sir.
It's a lawful order?
It is.
It's a false lawful order, and I will be seeing you 36 in court.
Okay, sir.
Do you understand the First Amendment? Do you understand the First Amendment? Do you swore an oath to the Constitution? Did you to get your office?
Yes.
You're violating your oath of office right now. Oath of, no, I don't have to go. I don't have to go anywhere. I can keep walking back and forth. I'm recording this.
No one cares. Nobody cares.
Listen, it's not going to help you at all, all right? Okay?
You're recording too?
No one cares there.
Are you recording
I
too?
could be if I want to. I'm free to record as much as you are. So
I asked you if you were.
Doesn't matter. I don't have to answer any of your questions that you said, okay?
Yeah, you don't have to answer anything to my questions, but you're trying to violate my rights right
I'm
now.
not violating your rights. This is city property, pal, okay? When it's your property, it's a different story. Please, okay?
Actually, it is my property.
No, it's not.
I pay for these
No,
streets.
no.
I pay for your salary. I pay for you to be here right now and harass me.
I pay for
Apparently.
I pay for my own salary, too, okay?
No. I pay for your salary.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, you're a public servant. Yeah, no, it's not a dispute. It's not a dispute. Yeah. You guys need to learn your jobs a little bit better.
More of an issue.
Learn your jobs. Learn your jobs.
Buddy, go do something better. You have nothing better.
You could do something better. I'm sure there's plenty of criminals out there that have done violent crimes, but yet you're pulling someone over because he maybe has out-of-state plates or something. Come on. It's a little ridiculous.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with
I am worried about him because I pay your salary and you're just harassing somebody right now and you're harassing me. So I'm even more concerned.
Keep moving.
Keep it going. You keep going. Go ahead, keep going. Make it worse.
There's a difference. I'm getting paid for this. I don't know about you. Okay?
I don't have to get paid for this. I'm doing a duty for the citizens of America when you guys do this. Yep. You know it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. There's 3 of you here and there's 2 there. Now there's 4 here. It's unbelievable.
We get to be wherever we want.
Also, this guy's out of his mind.
No, I'm not. Bye.
Hi, I'm just
What's your name and badge number, please? No, name and badge number, please.
If you can read it,
Where is
you
it?
can have it.
Where is it?
Exactly.
No, actually, you have to tell me according to the law.
Go to the police station.
No, what's your name and badge number? One of you can identify him for me. You think that's bullshit? You think it's okay for you to use that word right now? You're supposed to be professional? I don't have to tell you anything. I don't tell you anything. I'm going to walk over here.
Good. Have a good day.
I'm going to record the stop like I came here to do. Yo, they're all buddy up here now, right? You're welcome, guys. Have a good day, guys. 36, 34, 33, and what's the other guy? What's his name right there? And his number? He won't reveal it.
Go to the station
I don't
like he
remember.
told you to.
I'm not responsible.
You know his name. You know his name.
Go to the station like he told you to, all right?
All right.
And bring that recording, go show it to whoever you want.
Oh, I will.
It's all good.
It's going right online. You're welcome.
So we have a SWAT team undercover. You're a SWAT team? SWAT team is pulling people over. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you tell me why they pulled you over?
Pardon?
Do you mind telling me why they pulled you over?
Ask him.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
He's a civilian. He's choosing to not be videotaped. You have to stop videotaping him. He's a civilian. You can videotape me all you want, but he does not want to be videotaped. It's not an option for you.
You're wrong.
Pardon me?
You're wrong.
No. He's a civilian. He doesn't want any part of it. That's what he just expressed to me. I'm not wrong. I know the law. You're welcome to videotape me. You cannot videotape him or his license plate.
You're wrong. I can videotape him, I can videotape you.
No, he's a civilian.
What does that mean?
He's a private human being.
So what does that mean?
What do you mean, what does that mean? Have a good day. Carry on.
Why don't you have a good day? There is no... Who? Did you just call me a loser? Did you just call me a loser? What's your name and badge number? Did you just call me a loser?
License and registration, please. What's your ID?
Did you just call me a loser?
You just approached the cruiser after I asked you not to. Do you have an ID on you, please, sir?
Did you just call me a loser?
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
Sir, can you call your supervisor?
I already have.
Okay,
Listen, you're very close.
I'll wait for
You
him.
should not walk up to police vehicles.
Why are you walking up to me?
I'm asking you for your ID.
6 feet,
you just
sir. You don't
approached
even
the
have a
cruiser.
mask on. You're putting my life in jeopardy, sir. Keep 6 feet away. Thank you, sir. Why are you approaching me?
Lower your camera. You're welcome to videotape me, but civilians don't have to be videotaped.
We'll see when your supervisor gets here. Why you keep
Control,
approaching
he's
me?
heading out into traffic. I'm going to have to detain him if he heads out into traffic.
This is a public easement. This is a public easement right here. So I could be right here. Can't detain me. For what? For asking you. Just call me a loser. I have it on
I
camera.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I have it on camera.
That's good for you. That's
Can
a
you
productive use
identify
of your time.
yourself?
That civilian chooses to not be videotaped.
Can you identify yourself?
That's absolutely not. You have no lawful business here. You're not.
Can you identify yourself?
Absolutely not. Can you identify yourself?
Chapter 41, Section 98D states that upon lawful order, you must identify.
Upon lawful order, and
Yes.
you're giving me a lawful order.
Yes.
Yeah, no, nice try though.
Okay.
It's a nice try. Google works well for you. I'd try that.
Didn't work out for you. What is
Again,
your badge, sir?
what is your
How come
lawful
you're not
purpose?
dispatched?
You're interfering with a motor vehicle stop. He didn't want to be videotaped. That's his prerogative. He's a civilian. You can videotape me. You cannot videotape him.
Okay, we'll see about that. So now we have an unmarked vehicle.
You may not videotape civilians who don't want to be videotaped.
The guy is gone, so there's no.
Well,
no...
he expressed to me he does not want to be videotaped.
Hi. Can you stop approaching me? Can you stop
Pardon me?
walking behind me?
Pardon me?
Don't be in my traffic, sir. Sir, back up. Go,
You did
go.
say it's a right of way, right? A public way, and I can
Yeah,
go
but
anywhere I
you're
want?
blocking me. Sir, can you have him back up? I'm fearing for my life.
Again, you're interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
Is this what policemen
You
do?
have no business on that motor vehicle stop. No lawful business. You are interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
He's a police officer. You have to comply with the police officer.
Comply? He's blocking my walk with my freeway to walk.
He
I have a
stopped
free- I can
you.
walk
He
He didn't
stopped
stop me.
to inquire the situation. You're not complying with him.
What are you talking about? You
He's a
weren't
police
even here.
officer.
I'll wait for the supervisor. Wow, nothing to do in Revere. I'll wait for the supervisor.
Does not want to be videotaped. You cannot videotape him. It's illegal.
You have nothing to do.
What law is that? Can you state the law? That I can't.
Pardon me? Can I
you
state the law? No, I don't have to state the law. I can tell you
You
that.
don't know
You
if
can
it doesn't
videotape.
exist.
What happened?
He does not want to be videotaped. He pulled up and asked me. He said, please have him remove me from that video. I do not want to be videotaped.
Okay.
That's his lawful business.
So what are you saying?
I'm trying to impart to you that you
what's the
need to
crime?
delete that application. He was not, it was a lawful motor vehicle
Where is
stop
the
and he
victim?
chose to
Where
not
is
be
the
videotaped.
victim? Is there a victim here? How's this work?
Again, I have no idea who he is. Just walked up and interfered with a motor vehicle stop.
he is. I know exactly what's
Just chose to interfere with a motor vehicle stop. The gentleman in the motor vehicle stop did not want to be videotaped. He expressed that. He was very articulate about it.
You lawfully could be arrested for interfering, right? Do you know that?
How did I interfere? How did I interfere? Explain that to me. How did I interfere? Explain to me, how did I interfere?
He asked not to be videotaped very respectfully.
That is not allowed. There is no expectation of privacy in public, sir. You're totally
Listen,
wrong.
you're videotaping a civilian.
You are totally wrong.
Two parties.
See, there's a camera right
Doesn't
there.
matter. What's the
Of
big
course it
deal?
is.
Are you enjoying this?
What are you talking about? Wow, there must be no crime in Revere to have 7. Why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? Trust me, I'm gonna be here before you until you leave. All y'all gonna leave before I do. Bunch of punks. You're a punk. You're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. You can't use it. Intimidation. You're not gonna intimidate me. You're a punk.
Excellent. Thank you and have a nice day.
No,
Carry
I'm
on.
gonna need you to identify yourself. I'm
I
not
already
gonna need...
told you. You go to the
You
police
are
station.
going to identify. You have no badge. You have no name tag.
No.
Shut the up, you f***ing piece of shit. You're a f***ing asshole.
I am.
I know that. Now I'm gonna cross the line. Walk away, punk. You're a punk. You're a punk. You can't do shit. All of y'all. Now you're pissing me off. You ain't gonna do shit.
No.
That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna tuck your chairs between your legs and you're gonna walk.
Yes, of course. That's because we have jobs to do, and you however, hang around on the sidewalk and do nothing.
People.
Your job is to hang around the sidewalk and
people.
harass innocent people. You're
Get out of here.
harassing
Go
civilians.
away. Go away. Yeah, go. Put your ego away and go. I'm gonna need your name. Where's that supervisor?
At the police station. You're welcome to go there and get it.
Is this what you do?
Go to
Is
the
this
police
what I
station
pay
and
you to
request
do?
it. You have to have a
do?
job to pay somebody to do something.
I guarantee you I make more money than you, punk.
I'm sure you do.
That's why you're like 68 years old. You have no stripes.
I'm sure you do.
You're a loser.
I'm sure you do. Have a
No
nice day.
stripes. Two of them. That punk just left. Another one's gonna leave. I wanna make sure they all leave.
Have a nice day. Another fine use of your time.
Look how you fuck. Look how you tyrants. Look how you fuck. Yeah, you have other calls. That's what I thought. Leave. Can I get your name and badge number? Can I get your name? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yep, 366 right there.
What's your name? You don't have a badge number. Brutal. Sir, your name and badge number? Alright, so then he failed to identify cruiser 7382. There's a new sheriff in town, better get used to it. Just what I thought. Yeah. I'm gonna walk through here and you ain't gonna do shit.
Good luck.
You called for backup.
Good luck
the
with that.
bitches came and they left.
Good luck
you
with
got
that.
no help.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with what? Good luck
The
with
poor
what?
old man you harassed.
Shut up, man.
Good luck.
Shut up.
You did a good job.
Shut up. You ain't do shit.
Congratulations. You
You didn't do
intimidated
I'm
a poor
still
old
right
man.
here.
Good job.
I'm still right here. Again, nothing. You're gonna tuck your tail, and this is called the walk of shame.
It's the walk of
shame. Shame on you.
No.
Get on your car and get out of here, little punk. Just what I thought.
It's unfortunate.
Exactly. It's unfortunate that we have pigs like you working for us. You pig. Well, now we'll be filing a complaint against you, dumbass.
Good luck. You gonna set up some tape? You gonna set up some tape?
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody to move. Everybody wants to be a fire. So back up on it.
Gotcha. I'll go when the tape goes.
I hear you. I'm asking you something.
When you put the tape up, I'll move behind the tape.
Okay, well, I'm asking you to move right now. I'm just asking.
Right.
Turn around and move.
Am I on a public sidewalk right now?
Yeah, but this is an investigation going on here. There's a fire going on. I don't need anybody else getting hurt.
Again, I know what the laws. Put up crime tape, officer. Follow protocol.
Okay,
I know
I'm
the
asking
laws.
you to move. So that's it.
Sir, I'm not doing anything. I'm not even doing anything to you right now. There's tons more people behind you.
Tape's going up behind.
Sir, get out of my face, or I'm going to call your supervisor.
Okay, well, I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
No, you're not. I'm not doing anything.
Move back.
If you try to put me in handcuffs, sir, for standing on a public sidewalk, that's your fault.
Okay.
Especially when there's a lot more people behind
This
you.
is a crime scene.
Call my lawyer.
We're figuring this out. Let's go. Back
How
up.
is this a crime scene? Get the out of my face.
Back up.
Get out of my face.
Back up.
I am on a public sidewalk on 43rd and Camelback.
Go.
There's more people behind you. You're not worried about them.
work to them.
I'm pressed. I'm allowed to be here. I know how to be in a crime scene.
Well,
Those people don't. You should be worried about them.
Huh?
Those
I'm worried
people don't
about
know
you
how to be
right now.
behind a
You're
crime
very
scene.
difficult. Let's go.
Those people do not know how to be in a
Back
crime
up.
scene.
Back up.
Sir, put up crime tape. Put up crime tape.
I'm going to.
Put up crime tape.
Move.
Then
Back.
do it.
Move back.
Do it. I'm not going to live. I'm on a public sidewalk. I'm going to do it. Until there's crime tape up, I'm not going to move.
Okay. Look, I'm going to go grab tape.
Then go do it.
Okay. Keep
Go
moving.
do your job. Go do your job.
Go. Move back.
Go do your job.
One drive.
Go do your job. Go do your job. I'm on a public sidewalk. He has to put up tape. He's has to put up the tape in. He said he's going to go do it. Go do it. That's all you got to do, you numbnuts.
When I put up tape, you don't move behind. You're going to
I will. Shut the up. I know how to do a job. Don't threaten me. Is that the only way you can threaten white boy? Just for the record, the crime tape is right there. Is that your house? Is that your house? Oh, man. There you put up crime tape.
tape coming up right here. So you can go back over there.
Don't touch me. That's assault. What's your supervisor's name? Bullshit. If I would have touched you like that, that would be assault. That is assault. Do not touch me. What's your name and badge number?
Walters,
All right, I'm going to be writing a report about that. Don't ever touch a citizen without their permission, especially during COVID. Bro, I can't believe you just assaulted me.
Have a good day, man.
Punk ass bitch tape. Hey, what's your name and badge number, by the way?
That's the line. 1045.
How long you been on service? No, I'm asking you how long. You can tell it's like what, 6 months? What do you get, a GED to come on here?
What's up there? I mean, I don't know.
That's all you need to become a Phoenix PD is a GED. Let me guess, Cottonwood? Where are you from? You born and raised in Arizona or what? You just some white boy that comes in to patrol the streets? Or are you from here? Because I'm from here, born and raised.
Do you want them the fire stuff or what's in there?
I'm right here, bro. What's up, Walters? You assaulted me.
Okay,
I already got. Yes, you did. You put hands on me. For what reason?
Okay.
You go around. If I would have touched you, what's up? Am I allowed to touch you right now?
Fire stuff, go ahead, okay? But we're just
Am I allowed to touch you, Walters?
Okay?
Am I allowed to touch you?
Okay.
You touched me, correct? You pushed me to tell me to get back. It's not. That's assault.
Okay.
If I do the same to you, bastard, I get charged with felony assault. I know, because I'm a protester and you guys did that. It's all over the news. You guys as prosecutor dropped the charges because you guys are a bunch of punk ass liars. You ain't from Arizona, are you? You ain't. Get the out of my hood. You should quit your job. Go to your state and be a cop.
Let this be a reminder, a badge doesn't override the Constitution. The right to film in public is not a privilege, it's protected. When intimidation fails, knowledge steps in. Stay firm, stay respectful, and never stop rolling. Because when the law is on your side, the truth doesn't need backup, it just needs witnesses. And right after that powerful reminder of our right to record, we dive straight into another tense encounter where a well-informed citizen stands firm against an overreaching officer, letting the truth speak for itself once again. What happens when a dirty cop tries to flex his authority with insults and intimidation and runs into someone who knows their rights? In this heated encounter, an officer demands ID without legal grounds, threatens unlawful detention, and even crosses the line into physical contact. But instead of folding, the citizen flips the script and exposes the abuse for what it really is on camera.
Yeah, this one's going to get troublesome. I already know what's going to go down. Look at... No particular reason, just because this is what I've chosen to do today. Would you mind identifying, please?
PC Dean.
Okay.
Card number 1792.
Thank you. And yourself?
Okay?
Why are you lot all coming out like this? You're making me feel nervous.
Because when people start filming outside of our police station, it tends to alert red flags. Okay?
For what reason?
Mainly for terrorism. I'm not saying you are.
Okay.
Okay. But mainly because the majority of people come around, they like to film our cars, know what our registrations are, know what our police officers look like.
What?
Okay. No procedures for getting in and out of the building safe and securely. So that in that way they can potentially perform a terrorist attack, okay, and have it all on recording. So that's why we come down and we like to check to make sure why they are. So you asked me to identify myself.
Yeah, I'm not going to identify. No, no.
Why is that?
I'm not required to. I'm not committing any offence.
You're not required to because you're not committing any offence.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, you are in a public place.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Exactly.
So under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act,
okay,
you could be required to identify yourself with name and address, or you could be arrested. Okay, if your behaviour is believed to be
antisocial. So am I behaving antisocially?
Filming outside the police
does
station
not constitute antisocial behaviour. No. Is that the route we're going to go down? I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my name. I wouldn't suggest using the Section 50 power. You would have to prove that I'm behaving antisocially, causing members of the public harassment, alarm. Okay, so how's my behaviour?
If you're filming and the fact that you're standing outside, there's a member of the public to walk past and feel completely distressed by the fact that you.
How would they feel distressed by that? Am I engaging anyone else? I'm just here filming you.
You walk past.
What are we doing? Are you going to nick me now? Are you?
Well, I'm going to ask you to move on, sir.
I'm not going to move on. I'm in a public place. How is this a private place? Look at where we are. Look. Just so the camera can pick it up, yeah? So if it...
So there's your yellow lines.
No. You're talking nonsense, mate. You're talking rubbish. And there you are, mate. You're trying to flex jurisdiction. Let's just pack it in. Yes, you are. I will carry on filming. No, I'm not going to step there. So we've gone Section 50, and now we're talking about private land. What's
Try it
next?
down in the Metropolitan
What's
Police
next?
Office.
What's next?
So I'm correcting what I'm telling you.
No,
okay?
you're just flexing unnecessarily. Yes, you are.
Flex unnecessarily. You're not an issue to me. 179.
All right, I'm not an issue.
Crack
No
it down.
worries.
You are not an issue to me.
Good.
I have no reason to
Good.
flex to you.
Good.
You are not that much of an issue.
Good.
I'm
Then
saying
there
right
should be
down
no
my
reason. There should be
Back
no
onto the
there should be
pavement
no
over there. It's not a problem
there should be
really.
no concerns about me filming then if that's the case.
Well, generally there is concerns.
Well, you just said that I'm not an issue to you.
You're not an issue for me to flex. That means I'm not bothered by you. You're not big, high and mighty, okay?
Okay. It's not about me. It's about you. This is about your ego, not about mine.
It's
Not about your. Yeah, of course it
Your
is.
ego needs to be approved and swept and stroked because you're standing.
Did you
there.
just swear?
Because yeah, I did just swear.
So
I'm
you
not in a
just
public place.
of course you're in a public place. You just committed section 5.
I'm not in a public place.
Hold
This is
on.
private land.
Dean, bruh,
This is
pack it
private
in,
land.
mate. Pack it in, mate.
Public place is over there.
Pack it in, mate.
Public
Mate,
place
pack
is
it
over
in
there.
right now. Don't swear again. We're all in a public place. This is all public.
Private.
This is all public. This is all publicly accessible. Show me where the boundary is that denotes public and
That
private.
yellow
No, double yellow line doesn't denote private property. Dean, mate, you're digging yourself a hole. You're digging yourself a hole. You just swore. You started with section 50. Then you're saying private property. Even if this was private property, it's a civil matter. This is publicly accessible. This isn't private property anyway.
This is private land,
Mate,
sir. This is
mate, this has not been good. Mate, this ain't good.
Okay.
Why are
feel
you
free.
swearing? Can I swear? Can I use the F word?
You can swear if you want, sir.
So I can say.
Always film the police.
Just film. What kind of film? I've got no payment.
And you did swear in a public place.
Private.
This ain't private, mate. No, it's not. You're making yourself look ridiculous. Just go back inside, mate. All right.
In addition to my colleagues, I'll tell you, you have to take a common sense as well.
I don't have to take a pinch of nothing. I don't have to take any advice from any of you. I'm in a public place filming, which is lawful. And you've tried to threaten me. Yeah, you have. Yes, you have. You haven't educated me. I'm educating you right now. Go on.
Like, with you standing so close to the entrance.
I'm not obstructing you, am I?
No, but you need to listen. With you standing so close to an entrance, filming, that poses security questions for us, okay? There are people who wish to do the police harm.
Okay, I'm not one of those.
Okay, but we don't know that, do we? So
Well, you have to go based on what you do know.
You haven't identified yourself, so
I don't
we
need
have
to.
treat you as an unknown risk, so we don't know.
Why am I at risk? This is a camera.
Because you're an unknown risk. Common sense.
Based on
would-
what? If an old
Sir,
granny
you're
was
not letting
filming
me
here,
finish.
would she be an unknown risk?
You're not letting me finish, so that you can't understand my point. Okay. By you standing here, common sense would dictate that poses a security risk.
Why?
to
Is the building not
safety.
secure? Like, you
Well,
lot
if
are
you
armed, like
standing
you've got a
here-
taser. Like, what sort of security
With
risk
you
is it?
standing here constantly, filming cars coming in and out. Right next
Marked
door, so
cars,
right
marked
next
cars
to
that are
where
paid
a
for by
gate
the
opens
taxpayer.
in
I've
and
got every
out.
right to film them.
Right next to where gate opens in and out. Like I said, you're an unknown risk. You've got a badge. We don't know what you've got on you. You could run
All
in.
right,
You could
well,
have something on you that we don't know.
yeah, well,
So that's why.
I mean, there's lots of members of the public that have stuff on them that you don't know.
I know, but they're not.
Are they all unknown risks as well? Yeah, well, I can be here.
Everyone's an unknown risk.
Everyone's an unknown risk. We don't live in a police state where everyone's an unknown risk and you're constantly doing surveillance. What sort of you lot have been brainwashed or something? I'm just a member of the public. Chill out. We're not all unknown risks. What are they teaching you in training? Unknown risk. Is this a police state? Do you have to spy on each other? All like, we all have to like snitch on you. What's going on here? Like, what is going on here?
So we have to manage risk. So we always have to manage risk, and that's why we have to do
Hey, you lot are.
unknown risk and known risk.
No.
So anything that we don't know is unknown to us, so we have to treat it with an element of caution.
Would you identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm PC Cook.
Okay.
1654.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm just talking to you like I would to anybody else.
All right.
And that's the point I'm trying to impress to you today, sir. That's all.
Okay, now what?
Well, like my colleague said, because we don't know you, we don't know the risk, we are going to just ask you to move on to the public point.
This is public here. I guarantee you 100% this is public here.
But with your proximity...
And even if it was private, this is publicly accessible. Look. Just for some context, right? He's saying this yellow line denotes where it's public, where it's private. So how could this possibly be private property? Even let's say hypothetically it was private property, yeah? Who owns this property? Does the Met Police own this property, or would they hypothetically lease the property?
Owns this property.
No, they don't.
Council.
Okay, right. So who pays for the council?
Property that can't
How's the council funded? I'm pretty sure this is leased anyway. I'm pretty sure the Met don't own this.
This was gifted to us.
So,
You know that for a fact, do you? Well, you got flowers on your radio.
Why not?
so
I'm
if
asking
you
why.
went into a shop, if you went into a shop and they had counter with no barriers either side, you would know that
Yeah, that shop's not paid for by the taxpayer.
No, but behind that kiosk area, even though you can access it, is an inaccessible point. That's another common sense approach. So you can see that from there to here, and then this bit here, common sense would dictate that this is not a public part of the domain. Yeah?
Okay, well this is all paid for by tax money, so.
But you have to, you understand why we're talking.
You understand how like fiscal policy works? So the government tax, and then they spend on public services, and this is that. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a fiscal policy, it's an economic policy, right? So it dictates how spending and taxation works.
Okay, I'm not here for a lesson, I'm just trying to talk to you.
Right. And I'm just trying to explain to you.
As a person,
yeah.
From a person to a person, why we are managing the risk of somebody standing by the entrance that's constantly used to a police station.
Okay, have I satisfied that I'm not a risk?
Well, no. Because
Alright, well how are you going to satisfy it then?
Well, we're just...
Just remember, everything I'm doing right now is perfectly legal, so just remember that. And it's not antisocial. Well, why did you backpedal on that?
I didn't backpedal.
Yeah, you did. But why are you not nicking me under Section 50 then?
Reasons backpedaling.
Okay.
I'm trying to approach you with common sense. I don't like to unnecessarily criminalise people.
Oh, thank you. Good, so, good.
Me and my colleague have tried to appeal to your common sense nature, but clearly.
Good. I'm happy that you're not. I'm happy that you're not criminalising people. That's good. You know of any officers doing stuff like that?
Do I know of any officers unnecessary criminal?
Yeah. Never heard of that. Right, good. Good. Why? How can you know you swore in a public place as well?
I didn't swear.
Yeah, you did.
And if that has offended you, then I do apologise, but I did not swear in a public place.
You did. You said the F word. I've got it on camera.
I swore, but I'm not in a public place.
All right. If you say so. Okay. Right, we done?
Yeah, you go back your day.
All right, you're dismissed. You're dismissed. Go away. Yeah, dismissed. Muppet. Swearing in public, Section 50, private property.
Deeds. Right. Got an ATM in here. Pay your bills. That's cool. They get their money right quick, like, don't they? Said if you ain't got it, we can get it. That's right. It's a woman here. Public tax list. That's crazy. You don't need to hide, ma'am. It's all good. You work for the public, right? That means you work for the people.
Sir, I'm asking you not to take my picture.
And I'm going to respectfully decline. Okay? Respectfully. Seems kind of silly, ma'am, that you would work for the public.
I'm not asking for your comment.
I'm giving them to you anyway. It seems strange to me that you work for the public, that you don't want to listen to the public.
Hey, sir, can I help you?
No, I don't need nothing. And I explained to the nice lady that she works for the people. I am the people. These people here on the camera that look at this stuff are the people. Okay. Right? She's a public employee, correct?
I'm also a private citizen.
Ma'am, if you work for the government, you're not private anymore.
I don't have to have my picture taken by you.
Do you need some assistance?
I do not.
Can we help you in any way?
I'm good, man.
Okay, that's all you wanted to do is come in and take pictures.
That's all we're doing. We're just doing a story. No, not just employees.
Okay.
Make sure the tax money's spent right. Stuff like that, yeah. Okay. And who are you?
My name's Daryl Parrish. I'm the tax administrator,
okay.
So I'm over the tax department.
All right. No,
I'll answer any questions you may have.
Well, like I informed this nice lady that she is working for the public, even though she might be a private citizen. She works for the state. Okay, she works for the government.
She works for the county.
The county, state. What you know exactly what I meant when I said that. So
no, I didn't. That's why.
She works for the government, state, county. It don't matter. It's all the same.
No, it's not all the same.
When it comes to helping the public, it is, sir.
No, they're distinct.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, if you want to be a jerk about it, that's fine. You can be a jerk.
I'm not being a jerk.
You know exactly what I meant. You know what I meant.
I'm not being a jerk.
You know what I meant. It's the government entity, right? Is that correct? Is it a government entity?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
That's all. That's I don't. That's it. It's government entity.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay. Can we help you in any way?
I didn't ask for no help.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
If you have any questions, I'll be glad to try to assist.
That's awesome,
okay?
man. Yep.
Okay. Good citizen. You don't have a name that you want to give anybody?
I don't need to do that. I don't need to divulge my name.
I was just asking.
Okay, and I respectfully decline.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, respectfully. That's
okay.
it.
That's great.
Yep. So you're going to continue being a jerk. Is
Sir,
that?
I'm not being a jerk.
Okay. Now, you had a problem with me filming.
Listen to this. You want to be a witness to this, please, sir?
Be a witness to what?
Just the conversation that we're having.
We really wasn't having a conversation. You come up to me.
Sir,
I didn't come up to you. You come up to me, right? Yes or no?
No, I did not.
You didn't come up to me. You didn't walk up to me.
No, sir.
It's on camera, dude.
Okay.
So keep lying.
Okay.
You walked directly up to me.
No, I didn't walk directly.
I was over there and you walked right up to me. I was here, you walked right up to me. Is that not, am I not correct though?
That really doesn't matter, sir.
But am I right? You walked up to me. You just lied about it though. You just lied about not walking up to me. Because you most certainly did come up to me twice. Right? Is that not right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my God, man. The people we employ. Now, do you really think I would go in that room? Jesus Christ, man, you a freaking idiot. If you impede my travel, I will walk through you. You understand that? Do you understand that? Do you understand? If you impede my travel, I will knock you down. You got it? There's something called personal space. It's at arm's length. So you just decide to come up to me and start filming. What about this gentleman here? He's got a camera too. Is he invisible? Is he invisible? No? That's what I thought. So you're just harassing me. You pick me out to harass me, right? That's what it looks like. You singled me out. Appreciate that. So now you're a YouTube star. You realize that, right? Now you're harassing me. Yes, you're harassing me now. So I'm glad you come out here. Harassing, huh? Harassing me. Hey, guess what? This ain't my truck. Idiot. What a dumbass. What a dumbass.
Hey now, how you doing, man?
What's happening?
Ain't a whole lot. Must be you.
No, I ain't doing that, man. Just out doing a little recording.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
It's Officer Dottie.
Dottie?
I don't really have a badge number.
Okay, well.
It's Officer Dottie.
That's
how
cool.
you doing? You doing all right today?
I'm great.
Okay. Good. Good.
You need to teach this Yahoo right here about filming in public.
Okay. Well.
How are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you filming now, right? You just cut it on? You just cut it on, didn't you?
Yeah.
You should have cut it on when you hit the curve over there, right?
Okay.
So this guy here don't know how I can film in public, but he knows now. Yeah, you. You was in there harassing me the whole time I was in there. Play your camera back. How about that? Okay. All right. Yes, you are. Followed me around. Got in front of me.
Hey, sir, how you doing today?
I'm good. What's your name and badge number? Or your ID number?
My name is Officer Mann. My number is K61.
Okay.
Can I have your first name?
No. No. Good citizen. That's what my name is.
Okay, so we're here. Yes, sir.
I know you got a call for service.
Right.
I still don't have to identify myself. Not unless I committed a crime, suspected of a crime. You know all that.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So you're refusing to give your name?
I absolutely am refusing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Hold tight for me.
All we done is go in there, record our public officials, in the course of their duties. That's what we do.
Right.
And that's all I was doing. Absolutely 100% all I did. And he come out being a jerk, and then he started. Then he got his camera out. So evidently, all the crimes just stopped.
It stops. It don't never stop.
I know, that's what I'm saying though. But all we doing is filming, and I mean, evidently y'all call code 3 or some shit. You know what I mean? And there's another one. How you doing, buddy? What's happening?
I'm good. Reason we're out here today, tax department employees inside said you might have cussed at him a little bit.
Nope. I called him an idiot. That's not cussing.
But he said he called him an MF or idiot.
Yeah.
So yeah, state law, you cannot use abusive language as a point to try to get reaction.
I won't try to get no reaction.
Well,
I was stating a fact.
But I'm saying he might have thought you were trying to get
Yeah,
some
no, he was walking away. I mean, there's no way I wouldn't try to excite no ride or nothing like that. You know what I
So
mean?
you can't do that
Unless we were creating a disturbance.
Call came out as a disturbance.
Well, but that don't mean we was causing a disturbance. I mean, we got proved it when they wasn't a disturbance. All I was doing was filming.
Say one single word.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know he don't want you back on the property.
But it ain't his. But it ain't his right to tell me that though. It's not his building.
Unless you want to.
It's my building.
You live in Will County.
Public
It don't.
access.
I pay taxes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. They don't want you back in the business. You got to perform some kind of form
I
of
got you.
business, okay?
Well, but honestly, this right here can be in my business. It's a protected activity,
The
constitutionally.
Supreme Court has ruled
Yeah,
that
is
performance
business.
of duty is
Yeah.
not considered suspicious, and it's actually
Can't be
perfectly
deemed.
legal.
Yeah.
They actually-
I'm not talking about the filming. I'm
And
talking
they're
about you
actually-
cussing
No,
out.
I got you. We just need to be clear on that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm recording you right now.
Of course.
Everybody's recording everybody.
I hope you are. Yeah. That's great.
I mean, we can record. I know everybody can record.
Right,
That's
right.
fine. I'm not talking about recording.
I got you.
It's not
All right.
because it records, it's because you made some abusive language.
So I can go
I
back
done that
in
out here.
because I didn't even say one word.
Sure, you can. However, you can.
man.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. Everything's cool with video, and no problem.
I got that, man.
Just don't get in a pissing match. with
No,
somebody.
and I got that too. And all I called him a jerk. I didn't cuss in there. I cussed out here because I know not to do that.
I will never raise my voice at anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I did one time in a legal service.
All right, gentlemen.
I work on the premises
Officer made you
there,
get his information.
Nope. I'm a good citizen to y'all. Well, my name's Jeff anyway.
We got to get it for
Ah,
recording.
you don't need.
Well, you got
I know better than that.
You got
You know I know the law, cuz you can't.
Only if you've been trespassed.
Yeah, you can't. You're not getting my
The
ID.
first time they have to leave. The second time, then you have to write it down. You get his ID.
Yeah, you're not getting no ID, man. Not unless you arrest me.
We're not perfect.
I didn't commit. Yeah, I didn't commit no crime. You know what I mean?
There was no trespassing signs or nothing up here.
Yeah. You can't have one on a government building. But y'all know. Good try though. I appreciate that effort.
Oh crap! This lady's running through here. Oh crap! What's going on? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, man?
How are you?
Good. Huh? What was I doing in the lobby? I was recording.
What's your court?
Does it matter?
Yeah, no.
Okay, am I being detained? Can I leave?
Nope.
Well, I can't. If I can't leave, I'm being detained.
Yeah.
So what crime have I committed?
Our dispatchers wanted us to check you out.
That's not a crime. The dispatcher wanting you to do something is not a crime. Am I being suspicious, or am I being suspicious, or have I committed a crime?
You're being suspicious is what's going on.
What's so suspicious about me?
Going into our lobby, asking if this is where we kept drugs. Went down to the dungeon area.
I didn't go down into the dungeon area.
Okay.
I don't know what the dungeon area is. I don't know what crime you suspected me of, but can you get your manager here? Is that him? Okay, cool.
What's going on today, man?
Oh, not much. Hey, how's it going? Are you the manager in charge? Cool. I'm Bao. This young man saying that I've committed some kind of crime. I don't. Oh, okay, am I being detained?
We're asking you some questions, so technically, yes.
Okay, I'm not going to answer any questions. You guys are more than welcome to speak to my lawyer. I can have him on the phone.
Do you have your ID with you, sir?
I don't have my ID on me. Do you need my ID for some reason?
Yes, we do.
What do you need my ID
Because you
for?
were acting suspiciously in our police department lobby.
What did I do that was suspicious?
Asking questions about the drug box.
Was that not the drug box?
It is the drug box.
Okay, so why would asking a question about a box that's in your lobby
Activity
suspicious?
in our lobby was suspicious. We just need your ID. We're going to make sure you don't have any warrants, and if you don't, you'll be on your way.
First of all, if I committed a crime, I'll be more than glad to help you out however you want. But I haven't committed a crime yet.
You need to identify yourself when we request you to.
Okay, so I'm not, just so you know, I'm not from this area, so I don't know what the local laws are as far as the stop and ID state.
You should familiarize yourself with them before you argue with the police.
I'm not arguing. I was actually walking that way, and you guys came up on me. I'm gonna give you my name. Okay, I'm gonna cooperate with you. I'm not gonna do anything that's that you're gonna deem as not cooperating. So it's Mr. Weaver, right?
Yes.
Mr. Weaver, I'm going to cooperate with you, but I'm just going to ask a few questions. You guys are asking me questions, and I want to ask you guys questions first just to clarify what's going on here. You're not suspecting me of any kind of a crime, right?
Not for sure, no.
Not for sure. So you don't have.
Okay. Bottom line.
Hold on. Whoa.
Let me talk.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you talk, and then I'll talk.
You were in our police department lobby.
Sure.
Okay. You have this contraption.
And what is this contraption? If you can describe it to me, it's a mount. I can tell you this. This is a cell phone.
There appears to be some kind of video.
This is a mount. This is a cell phone. This is a mount that goes. A cell phone goes on.
Can I finish talking?
I'm gonna just let you know what this is first before you start making claims of what I have on me and what I don't. This goes to a battery pack. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any weapons on me. There's nothing. I don't have any bad intentions. I'm gonna let you guys know up front. As far as the rest of it, if you guys are not suspecting me of a crime, and you guys are detaining me, there might be some issues here, and you might want to call the DA and get this sorted out.
Call anyone.
Well, gosh, I would recommend it. Go ahead, Mr. Weaver.
Okay, you were in our lobby with your contraption, recording device, whatever this may be. It made our dispatchers nervous. When you're calling in asking about the container which narcotics are disposed of.
Okay. Is that a crime?
That made our dispatchers nervous.
Well, is that a crime?
Let me finish talking.
Man, I'll let you finish. I'm just asking you.
No, you're not. You keep interrupting me.
Well, man, I would like to leave, to be honest, and not interrupt you at all.
As soon as we find out who you are and make sure you're not wanted anywhere, you can leave.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
We've been requested to check on you.
Right.
Which is a call for service.
Well,
when we do that and we request your identification, you are required to provide us your identification.
All right, so...
Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
But I just want to...
Give us your name.
My name is Bao.
Full name.
How do you spell?
My name is Bao. It's spelled B as in boy, A as in apple, and O as in Oscar.
Okay. Full name.
My last name is Wynn.
W-I-N?
Yeah, and what's... Your name is Arnold, right?
Yep.
And what's...
Arnold, 517.
Got it. And I got Mr. Weaver at 995, right? Who's your boss, Mr. Weaver? Is there some brass in the area that's a little bit more well-taught on as far as the stop and ID rules in this area?
More well-taught.
Well, I mean, gosh, you're not suspecting me of a crime.
You want my chief?
I would like that. You're not suspecting me of a crime, but you're stopping me and asking me for ID. So is the body cam on? I'm going to just back up to where I can have both of you guys kind of in the scene, just so nothing bad happens. I mean, you guys are armed, I'm not.
Yeah, this time we're requesting somebody above me.
And what's the chief's name here in Miami?
Thomas Anderson.
Thomas Anderson? Yes, sir. And this is Miami PD in Oklahoma, right?
Yep, yes, it is.
And I'll just wait for the chief. I'll just wait.
Your date of birth, please?
Man, I'm going to remain silent.
You're making this more difficult.
I'm not. Gosh, I would like to leave. So I mean.
I tried explaining to you.
Well, I haven't committed a crime, and
we're on a call for service.
I'm gonna wait for you, chief. I'm gonna be quiet and wait for the chief.
This video proves something vital. Standing on a public sidewalk with a camera is not a crime. When police overstep, when they insult, intimidate, or lay hands without justification, you have every right to push back with the law on your side. Stay calm, stay smart, and always film, because if they're willing to lie, your camera might be the only witness that tells the truth.